We're looking good. Good evening. And thank you guys for joining me again this lovely Sunday night. We're jumping in with episode 3 of our playthrough of Bioshock 2, and honestly, normally the coming up with a title is no problem for me. This one I'm like, I feel there are a lot of priest jokes we could make, but they get out of bounds very quickly. You don't necessarily want to title your stream that way, because it's gonna go downhill very quickly. So we're gonna play it a little conservatively. For any fans of Shibumi, which that book has been out since the 70s, so a little late for a spoiler to this point. Anyone else can think it was the priest, and that is certainly something that comes to mind. Will not spoil in what context that expression comes out. Oh, and good to see you. Hope D&D's going well, and I'm really happy that someone's already using one of my new favorite emotes. I say one of because we have 2 versions for tier 1 subs now. That being, that is actually our cat, Zim. You guys have seen once or twice on stream. And we also have the one where he shakes. It looks like our little guy is roaring. That's my favorite one. The static one's my second favorite, but I figured I'd give people the option to play around. But anyone who does see that and wants to give it a shot, yes! That's my boy. That's my little apex predator. Hence the name of the static one. And Leanna's gonna attest to this one. Yeah, he managed to throw all 10 pounds of himself into one of the speakers by the living room TV and knocked it off the stand, which it was clamped and command velcroed. And when he did this, it broke it broke the banana plugs out of the speaker wire. Like, it was easy to fix, but it was like, why? Just why, buddy? Why do you do these things? Alright, but with that... And also, we're gonna switching us over to the game screen now so we can jump into the good stuff here. It's made a few changes to OBS really in the last 2 days, and I'm hoping everything plays nicely with us here. I did give it a bit of a test run earlier today, just to make sure things are working well, but I think we've sorted our audio issues for Bioshock 2, and for OBS, instead of Ada multi-stream, we're gonna give SE Live a try. You guys may recall, someone torpedoed our damn train last time. Oh! Hell. Yeah. I was hoping it was the Big Daddy who was low in health, but no, he's, that one's doing fine. This may be the first time I've picked up Bioshock 2 since... great. I literally changed up my chat filter settings, and one of the bastards got through, so I'm gonna have to, end that one afterwards. I swear. Some outer remote hack darts. Always the priests.
And gathered your flock, yet still you were silent. Will you not strike me, poor brother blind, so he may at last behold your glory, as was
Ooh,
done
I see a tonic, and I want that.
I am alone, and waiting for a sign.
Yep. You know what? Those upgrades to the, yes, that... Honestly, that should bring me so much joy. Rudolph, good to see you. Just, again, that's my boy. That's my tiny apex predator there, and I get to see him in chat now. and a manner that doesn't involve him jumping on and or wrecking stuff in my office, because that is a continual effort to cat-proof every part of the house. Just, we have to acknowledge he's going to jump on everything. Because, you know, we live to entertain the cat. But I also try to minimize the disruption that causes. Oh. What was that?
Mother of mercy, I think that was Simon Wales. What's he done to himself? He and his brother were Rapture's architects, but when Dark Land came along, Simon got religion. He's got a kind of church down in the pumping station. Expect a reckoning when you arrive.
No, it's been a week. It's always been a week since we played this game. It's the one downer with doing it as a series here is, I have to wait until the following week to actually play it in full. Alright, I want us to find a good route for cover, but I think we go ahead and get this first Big Daddy fight out of the way. The hell? Yep, that definitely hurt, in case anyone's wondering. Alright, let's adopt the kiddo. Hey, Huss, good to see you, man. How you doing? It's always kind of shaking off the rust here, because I was saying earlier, I really just play the game here once a week, given this is the continuous narrative series here going on Sundays, and every time it's like, man, how did I play again? As I played everything but Bioshock 2 during the week. Alright, there's thankfully our first simple target.
I think Mother knows I'm helping you like this. She's accelerating my treatments. Don't give up on me.
Might have to go this way instead of incinerate just for now.
Trick the security system. Divert bots, turrets, and cameras to attack where you choose. Send friendly bots on errands.
Alright, so that is obviously going to be our first place for the Gatherer's Garden right here. Which I might have to go ahead and grab I think we're gonna hit the health upgrade already just because I can right now. I have enough for more upgrades after we finish up the runs with little sister here. But I want to go around and restock. There are some items that were littered about. I was kind of hoping for a first aid kit, but we have a little bit on hand. That'll do. That is one of my favorite features of the hacking system in Bioshock 2 so far, is just hacking the various vending machines will net you bonus items, so it really helps you save the cash for other things. Alright, we know that's where the corpse is. Let's go ahead and... Oh shit, they're already here. They're up top. I'm out of regular... None of that. There was an ammo vending machine up front here, though. I'm gonna go ahead and hit that. And the ammo bandito machine was right somewhere. Am I losing it? Which is a distinctive possibility. That was right here. And I am too broke for any of it. Okay, we're gonna make it work. So a couple of trap rivets there. We have the body right here. We're gonna go ahead and just really try to make sure the kid's got some protection going into this fight. Just really make it a minefield. Do nothing to hack. I'm gonna go with anti-personnel rounds, and let's go hope for the best here. Alright, kid, do your things. We've been saying the last few weeks, we're teaching our adopted kids how to loot corpses like pros. That's what every HR department anywhere always wants to hear. Damn, even the trap rivet set him on fire. He's above. Not anymore. Alright, we're moving on. Search these corpses, restock where we can. rolling. Alright. Also making sure, like, I kid you not, man, I am double checking, especially after all the OBS changes, I'm making sure I don't have myself muted or the wrong input source, because I had that happen once after the most recent just pure OBS update without me making the different backend changes, and like, it could happen again. It could very easily happen again. There's another Big Daddy, however we are not looking to pick that fight. One, he has no little sister on him. Two, we have a little sister on our shoulders. We don't want to drag the kid into that fight. So I'm good on Eve hypos. Hey, you got an achievement for spending no money at these vending machines. Some regular rivets, and man, did we need those. Did burn most of my trap rivets, though. I could definitely use some drill fuel. Alright, where is the kid's next target, though? Yeah, story objective is one thing. The arrow point tells to go one way, but we want to get these gatherers with little sister done before we move on, especially with the little one on the shoulders here. Good to know that's what Phosphor Buck does. That is our next target. Same general area, closer than I thought it was going to be. That's a little grim. What was going on in here? Sorry, we have the Whiskey Hound modifier, so so we can drink and it won't drain our Eve, it just gives us health back. It also means we can play all kinds of Twisted as we're rolling through. And I'm not picking fight with that Big Daddy right now. No. First aid kit, we're gonna keep. One of these days, remember to get the camera rolling beforehand. Which is apparently not today. There's the gene bag downstairs. I swear there is some rhyme and reason to the order in which I'm doing this. Yeah, I'll swap telekinesis here real quick for incinerate, because we need that for exploratory purposes. I'm gonna leave those two alone. I can't adopt a second little sister anyways. That's not gonna do me any good. Right, back upstairs we go. Some trap rivets, anti-personnel rounds. We love that. Oh.
But security's just made of bits and bobs. Like you are. And now we're the best of friends.
That.
Isn't that right? Anyway, Amir's got a whole book about the surface. It has India and Ireland and everywhere. Yes, alright, Mr. Diary. If you must know, I do think Amir's kind of pretty for a dog eater. Oh no! Retreat! Helena, come back here at once.
Moonshine, alright. What else do we have in here? Some heavy rivets. We'll be using that later. Looks like a first aid kit to me. We have so many Eve hypos on the ground here that we cannot use just because we're already provisioned enough. Which, I get it, first world problems, comparatively. That I saw... Some door control. There was at least one splicer out here. We could hear that much. Oh. How in the heck? Unless he just fell through the roof. Alright. Gave us more cash. Could be worse. Nope. You're not picking a fight with you, buddy. No, thank you. Can we get a little more? Rivets, I think we're pretty well stocked on for now. Trap rivets, we've got enough to make this work. A personnel mini turret is a little tempting. I have two. How do I deploy that? We're gonna restock on some drill fuel. Shift back to the trusty rivet gun. And we're gonna go ahead and start doing good. So where the? Alright, kid, how are we looking? Alright, good job, kiddo. Go to the corpses. That was quick and clean. These kids are getting better at grave robbing by the day. I am an excellent parental figure. Let there be no doubt. Alright, back to the air vent you go. You are welcome. Absolutely.
You're not alone, Father. The girls you rescued are on your side. Check the Gatherer's Garden for a package.
Yes, please. And that, honestly, would be not worried about just because it's a... Well, the splicer I have no intention of playing with right now because I don't want to accidentally shoot the Big Daddy. It's a fight I do not need. There's a gift from Little Sisters there. Ooh. That's good to have. That, I think, is absolutely... I'm gonna swap that for Evelyn for now. Our next Eve upgrade. I think one more plasmid slot would probably do us well for this playthrough. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw in telekinesis again.
Throw objects at foes. You can even catch grenades and throw them back.
Now that we've got the audio issue fixed, we actually get the audio from these little snippets, which is just a welcome change. We're gonna need a few more. Gene tonic slots, though. Alright, knew the price gonna have to go up eventually. Alright, I think we're good on gene tonic slots for now. Let's see what else we need down below, though. I'm going to wait until we have an upgraded version of Insect Swarm before picking that one up. I do want to use that one later in the game. We just don't need it just yet. I think I can probably go for... Just machine buster short circuit. I might go for a mix of Walking Inferno and Electric Flesh for now. Oh, I thought I had another slot to work with. Alright, we are tapped for now. Solid stream, man. You back in the Destiny 2 grind? Like, you just kind of grind... Because you're at 450 now, so in theory you could be going for the, what do you call? Tier 5 armor and drops now. Like, anything you're hunting for in particular, or just, doing it for the joy of it there? Keep the rivet stock. That is easily my best gun right now. Another first aid kit. We love that. I'm not sure how that first hit didn't do the job. Oh, there's a security camera in here we don't want to futz about with if we can avoid it. Security camera on our side at least. Let's see what else we got going on here. Splicers up top. That was a little close. It turned to me. It was about to open fire. Like, we are having none of that today.
a gift for you at the Pink Pearl in your offices.
Good to know.
Find the code on it, brother. We shall pray together for your sorry soul.
Well, Mr. Diary, Mom's got a new security system to stop me from seeing Amir and the other kids. But security's just made of bits and bobs, like you are. And now we're the best of friends. Isn't that right? Anyway, Amir's got a whole book about the surface. It has India and Ireland and everywhere. Yes, all right, Mr. Diary. If you must know, I do think Amir's kind of pretty for a dog eater.
Gotta be an overprotective father joke in there somewhere. I will say, and that's the first time I've had you along for one of the narrative streams here. I will try to. We were talking yesterday about like talking more during the actual gameplay, which gameplay-wise I will keep the commentary going, but when we've got things like the recordings and sort of dialogue for anything we really add to the lore story here, I'm going to try to pipe down a little bit just to let the story speak more for itself. Nice.
I've got the maddening notion that I owe you my life, stranger.
Huh?
Such as it is. I'm sending you a care package to the pneumo along the way. I'd appreciate it if you didn't tell Dr. Lamb.
Alright, we made a friend from the last episode. I'll absolutely take any help I can get here. Auto hack darts, anti-personnel rounds, which apparently I'm out of auto hack darts. We're about to start abusing those. Oh! Well, I guess I got Grim in here. Spear gun. This is anything like the crossbow or the bolt gun rather in the previous game. I'm already here for it. That doesn't look like a potential ambush at all. Oh, I think this is going to play much like that old one.
The Pearl was among the ritziest
Oh,
lodges in
I'm going to
Rapture.
like this gun a lot.
During the war, the residents put themselves up for sale. Daniel's office is on the top floor, I believe.
We're gonna save hacking that one for later just because I will want the first aid kit we get from it. Search the corpses, we are good. Oh, that's bullshit. Oh. That hit splicers. I'll take it. Did say we need to use those auto hacks. And really, we were taking the time to pick up every drop we can get here, because it's every bit of it's going to go to use. Another friendly turret, we love that.
Corporate politics and the crap. All that matters now is who's got the scratch.
Sweet. So I'm tapped on, or I'm full on Eve hypos. It's another auto hacked. Jeez. You know what? Maybe I've been doing things the hard way. I need to get more auto hacked darts, or use them more rather.
Sure, I've had some Johns in my time, and they've all got their kinks. But I think Rupert beats all. Keeps wanting me to splice up in the act. Says it'll heighten it for both of us. I said, honey, I ain't doing it for the heights. I'm doing it for the scratch. Besides, Danny would have a fit if I started needling. He does it himself, of course. But what's good for the gander gets the goose thrown off the drop.
Can I? Man, I cannot grab it because I'm already tapped. I like having all the extra ammo I can get, honestly. It's nice going into every fight as stacked as you can get.
Are you Simons? We're here to peace offering.
Can I?
Fucking pearl, sweetheart.
That has to be Daniel. Hunt him down and pin his ears back, kid.
That's a delightful image there. Let's go for anti-personnel rounds. Let me. There we go. They are freakier than the last game, good god. Like, the first thing we see is Spider Splicer, which is right early on in Bioshock 1. It's freaky enough as it is, but that is, that's something else. Oh. Good robots. I'm curious, we're gonna... Alright, we keep it moving. Can't open that door there. So we fought these spider splicers earlier, so we're just gonna keep combing the perimeter here. Make sure we are in the oh, that's not disturbing at all. Give me the... Did we miss the one for the goods? Well, at least we're well provisioned here. Alright, we're fully stocked on rivets, which is my... Oh, it alright, we had a little bit of extra there. Never mind. Not the cleanest kill, but we made it work. I want to save some of this, some of these supplies as well for whenever we fight the next Big Daddy and do the gathering with the little sister there. This is the way we're going. Oh, he sounds delightful. Still doing very good on Eve. Could use some space elsewhere, though. Oh, yes, we are, we don't need to drink more at this point, but, oh, the room is spinning.
Proper drunk and feeling introspective. Now in the motherland, Simon and I
We're just dropping bottles of booze.
together. But I was the black old sheep back there, never believing a word of the Jesus bollocks myself. Then Andrew Ryan says he wants Wales and Wales for rapture. A cathedral with no God, befitting the ascent of man. Now I'm running girls, and Simon thinks he's saving souls. Father Wales. Ha! Can you believe a Sherlock Holmes with such a slap?
And yet another auto hack dart. Good God. Alright, Hacker's Delight. Honestly, I'm gonna swap with Evelyn for now just because we're doing overwhelmingly good on Eve supplies at the moment. We're gonna keep it rolling. Okay, not the smoothest operation there, but we made it work.
Tonight, I had a pain in me head. And this time it wasn't from the wine or the whores. So naturally I came up to my office to murder it with a drink. I there on my liquor rack as a bottle of sacramental wine from my dear brother Simon. And of course the vintage date on the label is the code to enter his territory. 1919. I should pass his beaten wine through my system, send it back water.
Faith, Delta. It lives within us, yet beyond us. Daniel Wales lacked it. Father Simon Wales does not. The faithful do not die in fear, as you did. We achieve martyrdom.
Ooh, yeah, we are very close to death. I'm surprised we got out of that one in one piece. I don't need the kid healed him though. I gotta get up close to him again. Where did he go? Was it pretty? Absolutely not, but we got the job done. Well, part of the job. Alright, kiddo. You're coming with me. Would it be too much to ask to get one of those damn shoulder-mounted rocket launchers too? And that seems pretty damned helpful there. We have our first corpse for the kid to look into. What the hell? We're gonna hit one of the vending machines though to restock just a touch before we go into these go into this next fight, or rather the next round of gathering here. I know, kid, you're excited. You want to go ahead and stick the corpse there, but we gotta prep the environment first, make sure we're good to go. Gotta do the, was it 3-point room scan? Was it 5-point room scan? If anyone who's seen Helsing Abridged recalls the exact reference there, like, ah, that is my fault, because I did not perform the 5-point room scan. It is a lot of dark humor in Helsing Abridged, but very funny if you guys are up that alley. Right. Oh, I fucked up. Should have used the first aid kit. I was... Oh, little kid came back. Alright. We're good, we're good. I guess first time I've died with a little sister on my shoulder so far, so we can't, we're trying not to screw that one up again. Yeah, let's go ahead and restock on some first aid kits before we pick this next fight. Where? Yeah, I found that, but where's the dude who just friggin' shot at me and with what? Similar question, where the hell was that vending machine I was just looking for? This is not even the last gathering we're gonna have to do with one of these little sisters. We're gonna have at least one more. Ah, shit. That is the last thing I need. That is the absolute last thing I need right now. I do not need one of those brutes run at me. And I absolutely am certain. It's really not like this hotel thing, is it? Getting all kinds of cross with my directions. Alright, new level. There's our gene bank. We don't need that. Recheck the refrigerator. Okay, how do I get in there because that is genuinely disturbing and I do not like the way that is going. That is not good. Will not let me in. There's another Eve hypo in here at least, but come on. Another first aid kit. We have the cash, we just need a place to spend it. And preferably not in the line of fire of the damn brute. Not quite there. At this point, I'm about to say we're going to go ahead and wing it and give it a shot here. Just work the corners as best we can. Son of a bitch. I do not have any more first aid kits every time I go to try to restock. The damn thing's surrounded by more splicers. And one goddamn brute. Alright. See if we can't. Let's try this again. Not into that one. Come on. It's the exact opposite of what I want to see. Okay, that's more like it. A little more money. Got some first aid kits. We can just work around this stupid brute.
code, did you? All right, time to hightail it back to the door and punch those numbers in.
I gotcha, I gotcha. Alright. We have... Ah, for fuck's sake. See if we can drag him back to where we've got a little more of a home field advantage. Every fucking time. Okay, if we can get him in here. Alright, gonna come inside, yep. That's more like it. Is it a little cheap? Absolutely. What carrot? Nah, when I am this low on general supplies, I need to finish looting that one corpse. Alright, let's try this again. All you, kiddo. For the love of fuck. I am getting my ass kicked right now. I feel like the kid has taken 3 times as long to fucking harvest. This is not exactly going according to plan here. I just fucking restocked. We are not harvesting the kid. I'm taking that one off the table right now, but... Man, oh man, is this particular gather giving me a rough time. Dude. Alright, I'm getting fucked. This one gather here is just giving me the absolute worst fucking time. Unbelt drill dash, next weapon, previous weapon. That's how we use the mini turret apparently, is we drop it here. Mode hack dart. It's like I will burn all of my ammo and I'm still getting my ass kicked. We're going to proceed with the story with the kid on our shoulders for now, and we're just going to try our best to make it work for the time being. But yeah, clearly trying to brute force that one. I think use the mini turrets could help a bit, but we are draining our resources into the ground, and it's not getting us anywhere with it. I know, kid, but you keep taking 10 days to pick it up. I'm getting my teeth kicked in while you're sitting there for laughs, and it hurts. Also, you pick corpses with no fucking cover. There's two auto hawk darts, but
Now through this junction is the rest of the alley, including the very pumping station we're after. Father Wales has been recruiting holy rollers down there for lamb.
I can hear something up here. Come on. Alright, so we can either keep ourselves moving this way into more than likely not stellar situation, or we give it one more shot. We try to go back and deal with these stupid gatherers here, which I think if we do this right, we're going to have to deploy the mini turrets. We've got some health packs again. We are a little lighter on ammo than I would care to be. What just really kills me is oh, that does not look good.
Father Simon Wales, can you hear me? I have trapped a devil at your doorstep. And Simon, Daniel, is dead. Murdered. Can you
Oh,
please
that's
cry out for justice?
not gonna help us much.
They've cut the power on you. You're stuck till the backups kick in. I'll help you hold them back. Check the pneumo.
Know this, beast. Daniel's body may go cold, but his soul rests with the child of the Lamb. You shall roast and blacken in the pit, and it'll be a grieving brother sends you there.
Ah, crap. I need a more defensible position.
Your sin itself marches to meet the beast, and its name is Legion.
Where are the rest? 'Cause I can hear them. I just can't see them. Just not the happiest feeling ever.
Eleanor Lamb is
That's what we wanted.
You shall not rob us of our
So
final reward.
So I was hoping, and I'm glad it is correct here. But it is a bit you pick up from researching Spider Splicer. You can use Spider Splicer organs as first aid kits. That is going to be huge. Alright, well, the game's crashed on us, which I haven't had happen in a minute. So, we're going to try to get it up and going again. The good news is it does not appear to be an OBS issue. Bad news is the game still crashed, which is not ideal. moderately good news, I did find out that while one bot comment got through on Kick, the filter has caught some of it. Let me start this whole section again. It is making us start this section again. So on one hand, it gives us a good shot to not burn as many resources again. On the other hand, we're going to be here for a minute. And I am all ears is, I think Bioshock 1 I got myself into a pretty good rhythm after a while, but with 2, I still feel like I haven't fully pieced together how I want to run the build per se. So if you guys have any tips or tricks you would like to share in Bioshock 2, I'm all ears, or any suggestions on directions or things you guys would like to see a difference in approach on. Right now, we are going to try to just go through and play this section a little more intelligent than we did before. I think we're going to start off by just being a bit more thorough on the research camera, though. Let's check some keys real quick. Hold the phone. Save, we have tab to 1 and 2, equipment 2. 1 rather. I'm gonna play this one. Self quick save way more often. It has been a shaky start here. Alright, we got some of those auto-hack turrets for ourselves. We're gonna keep it moving. And auto-save a lot more. We should have learned that lesson by now. First corpse there. I'm gonna save the trap rivets for later. We don't need nearly as much for that this time around. Alright, try this again. Evade cameras more easily, we'll take that. The first aid kit over here. Alright, let's give this one a shot here. So the other one's nearby as well. We're going to try to conserve some resources on these. Where? Kid, we good? We got it? Alright, we're gonna keep it rolling. It's not the smoothest start ever, but I think we're getting the rhythm. I should have gotten a good amount of cash from that one. Extra trap rivets, some anti-personnel rounds, more drill fuel. First aid kit. Heavy rivets. We passed this section recently, but we're trying to do better this time around. Alright, let's pick up some of these lockboxes, hack the machines, get extra supplies, get this next corpse looted. I want those rivets going in. I think we're still going to be a little more conservative on what we're running here, though. I might start investing into the machine gun for upgrades because it could use a little more damage here. Alright, let's go get this next corpse out of the way. Alright, kiddo, do your thing. You got this. Alright, kiddo, let's do this.
Are we gonna be together again?
Good job. Alright, back to the air vent we go.
Hidey hole.
And it looks like the mic is still going, right?
You're not alone, Father. The girls you rescued are on your side. Check the Gatherer's Garden for a package.
Let's go for that over Eveling for now. Alright. First off, we're saving. Hard lesson learned there. Next up. Health and Eve upgrades. We're gonna get one more plasmid slot. Not yet, we're gonna have that in a minute. For another gene tonic slot. $105 left. So Eve Saver's one. We could go kind of want to wait a little bit longer on the insect swarm. At least level 2 or 3 to conserve a bit more there. We may try Walking Inferno on this one. Decoy, insect swarm, cyclone trap. Yeah, we're gonna change up a little bit this time around. Leaves us with 65 still. Which I think we're going to veer towards. It's 35 for one more slot up here. Us with 30 on the dot. Can we get anything else at? Not quite. All right. I might have to veer for the easy hack potentially. Lincoln Observer, want proud parent still. Oh, that might be what it is. Why the kid's taking longer, because the proud parent. That actually explains a bit there. Alright, we're gonna swap out Drill Lurker this time around. Is it with 10 Adam? Alright, we're gonna keep it rolling for now. I also realized the music was going this whole time, and that is not something I wanted to keep going for this playthrough, so I'm might not say I'm necessarily glad. I have to go back and replay the section, but it's not the worst thing given, Alright, we're gonna keep rolling this way, though. Did we not get the... Oh, we did. We got it before. That's the... Alright, the arrow's being silly.
I think Mother knows I'm helping you like this. She's accelerating my treatments. Don't give up on me.
Okay, I would appreciate letting us use our plasmids while that dialogue is playing, though. Ah, wait, I have no Eve. That explains a lot. This is why we did not pick up more Eve hypos earlier, because we knew we'd find more over here. We grab a first aid kit, though, because man, do we need those. I say as I find yet another first aid kit. Nice. Alright. It's coming back to us, or rather, we're starting to get a feel for it here. And going into the next gatherers with the little one, we're going to have way more supplies to work with. Lots of trap rivets.
Only for proof that the barest flicker of faith remains in you. I left a gift for you at the Pink Pearl in your offices. Find the code on it, brother. We shall pray together for your sorry soul.
There we have a heading. Now we're just saving every turn now. We learned our lesson again. I hate that we had to learn it more than once.
I'm ready for game time, Mr. Bean. What? I'm full.
I've got the maddening notion that I owe you my life, stranger. Such as it is. I'm
Sweet.
sending you a care package to the pneumo along the way. I'd appreciate it if you didn't tell Dr. Lamb.
It is kind of cool that we do get a little more assistance for having, you know, spared that character. more on supplies. There's a big daddy that we do not need to mess with unless he has a little sister ready. We've got... How did I not get that room earlier? I feel we're missing some of our usual momentum here, guys. I'm not sure if it's just an off night or what. But we're gonna bring it back. Or as Bill Burr would put it, I'm starting to turn this franchise around. There we go. Might have to go for... Yeah, we'll swap Booze Hound for as much as I want to have that there. Actually, you know what? Restore G bag. I did not.
Well, Mr. Diary, Mom's got a new security system to stop me from seeing Amir and the other kids. But security's just made of bits and bobs, like you are. And now we're the best of friends. Isn't that right? Anyway, Amir's got a whole book about the surface. It has India and Ireland and everywhere. Yes, all right, Mr. Diary. If you must know, I do think Amir's kind of pretty for a dog eater. Oh no! Retreat!
Sounds like the kid refers to other folks as dog eaters. Just given the mother's description there. Ooh, we can go ahead and hack this. He is toting a little sister, so... What in the hell?
Sounds like Wales's brother Daniel operates the Pink Pearl now. That's a high-class brothel, son, on your side of the door. See if you can find that code with him.
Alright, let's try this again. It did not go so smoothly. That is 2 crashes in one night, and for the life of me, I could not tell you why it's happening. We have been saving at least, but if this is the way it's going to go, then I'm seriously starting to wonder if there's going to be if something else in the background has to be fixed first. Because I've had 1 crash before, but never 2 in a night. And I got questions at this point. I know that we're trying some new things with OBS, but I don't think... I'll try vertical sync off here. I'm wondering if that's causing some of our issues as well. Real-time reflection, water ripple should be good. I think the reverb does some awkward stuff to our sound though, so we are going to continue. And again, just be happy we've been saving this whole time. I don't have to redo the whole thing again. But it's been a we are gonna make it work. I gotta fight that thing again, though.
I'm ready for game time, Mr. Bean.
Well, Mr. Diary, Mom's got a new security system to stop me from seeing Amir and the other kids. But security's just made of bits and bobs, like you are. And now we're the best of friends. Isn't that right? Anyway, Amir's got a whole book about the surface. It has India and Ireland and everywhere. Yes,
Oh, for the
all
love
right,
of fuck!
Diary. You must know, I do think Amir...
I've got the maddening notion that I owe you my life, stranger. Such as it is. I'm sending you a care package to the pneumo along the way. I'd appreciate it if you didn't tell Dr. Lamb.
Motherfucker just followed me all the way in there. It was not a good time. There is hokiness afoot, but we're gonna try our best to make it work here. Alright, we got the care package, the pneumo over here. Come on.
Hey, handsome.
Well, hello there. How much?
20. Not again! What's my mind?
Gotta change it up.
Here's an article of
The Pearl was among the ritziest lodgings in Rapture. But during the war, the residents put themselves up for sale. Daniel's office is on the top floor, I believe.
Alright. We keep saving. That's a little paranoid at this point, but man, after last few experiences, last few crashes, we're playing it safe. And the other killer thing too is, like, as much as I love tinkering with things here, I've also introduced a lot of variables into the stream as I've been, like, over the last, I'd say, 2 weeks. I've swapped to a different GPU on a completely different platform. I'm changing the multi-stream output of sorts, so instead of using ATEM, we're on SE Live.
Blasted Simon! So Rapture leaks. Crying about it's only gonna add to the surplus of moisture in it. Nothing's to say it's our design. But Simon goes to see Dr. Lamb anyway, beset by guilt, because we can't find another contract. Then he comes out the other side, saying he's always wanted to take the orders. He's Father Simon Wales now. If I ever see that Sophia Lamb in the street, I'm gonna give her the back of me frickin' hand, and a nut on the head besides.
Honestly, that does endear Daniel Wales to me, given our experiences with Dr. Lamb so far. Because she has been a piece of work every step of the way.
Make it sleep on his back, don't shake him hard, and we'll leave him milk for a while.
Good news, we are stocked on trap rivets, so... Oh. Well, aren't you a sight for sore eyes? I think that was our target. Alright. Grab our next first aid kit just... Alright, we keep moving. We're stocked on those. Remember those for later, though.
Sure, I've had some Johns in my time, and they've all got their kinks. But I think Rupert beats all. Keeps wanting me to splice up in the act. Says it'll heighten it for both of us. I said, honey, I ain't doing it for the heights. I'm doing it for the scratch. Besides, Danny would have a fit if I started.
That's just good business.
He does it himself, of course. But what's good for the gander gets the goose thrown off the drop.
Yeah, really can't do much of that buckshot there. We're gonna move up a level here. We kind of cleared this floor for now. That's what's his nuts.
Are the assignments? We're here to be peace offering. Welcome to the pickpocket ball, sweethearts.
That has to be Daniel. Hunt him down and pin his ears back, kid.
One thing I do want to keep consistent though is we do want to keep researching those spider splicers as much as possible. Because that upgrade off the film, it allows us to use spider splicer organs as health kits is going to be huge. I think we're playing a little more slow, a little more conservatively this time, but it is so far working out for us.
My brother sends you now? A metal frickin' handyman? I still can't sleep. I trusted you.
ammo back. Drinks up. Ooh, can't forget that.
Faggot. I'm proper drunk and feeling introspective. Now in the motherland, Simon and I designed cathedrals together. But I was the black old sheep back there, never believing a word of the Jesus bollocks myself. Then Andrew Ryan says he wants Wales and Wales for rapture. A cathedral with no God, befitting the ascent of man. Now I'm running girls, and Simon thinks he's saving souls. Father Wales. Ah! Can you believe I share a womb with such a slap?
And another auto hack dart. Hacker's Delight 2. We're just going to go ahead and stash for now. I don't think we need that. First aid kit off. Might as well heal up there. We can potentially... I just wonder if it'd let us name it that time like the comic suggested. Before we get any further in, we've had 2 crashes. We're going to keep autosave. Like, it should not be a matter of system resources at this point. But just in case. It has been that kind of a night so far. But we're keeping it rolling. Still having a good old time. Let's maybe back it off a touch. Alright, I was hoping to get the spider splicer, not the security belt with that one. There we go. I was about to say, how are you still alive, man? Come on.
Tonight, I had a pain in me head. And this time it wasn't from the wine of the whores. So naturally I came up to my office to murder it with
Alright, we're rolling. We're doing good.
my liquor rack. There's a bottle of sacramental wine from my dear brother Simon.
And we have a friendly security bot on top of that, so I think we're looking up.
To enter his territory. 1919. I should pass his beaten wine through my system. Send it back warm.
Faith, Delta. It lives within us, yet beyond us. Daniel Wales lacked it. Father Simon Wales does not. The faithful do not die in fear, as you did. We achieve martyrdom.
Come on. Oh, I should have research camera that one. That could have been done better. Alright. We'll try this again, guys. If we can repair that bot, that would be something else. Not quite. I was hoping it would. Given the gene tonic there, but no dice. Alright, but compared to the last time, we have saved up a lot more resource. We do want to restock on those rivets. We're gonna grab some of these supplies we left behind before intentionally. Try to set this area up as best we can to give the kid a shot and ourselves a chance to really get through this thing in one piece. But yeah, I know this area gave us hell earlier, so we are gonna be doing our best to even the odds a touch. Does it look like overkill? Yes. Do we need all the help we can get? You better believe it. Gonna go for anti-personnel rounds. And alright, kiddo, we're gonna give it a shot here. You should be well protected.
Sunshine means angels. Naughty. Trying to hide the atom. This angel's lonely. You make me yawn again. Why would you bring a
I'm charging by the minute.
hide up high?
He ain't yours. I'm getting sad. You ain't her real dad. I mean, I can walk away.
Sticky
Unfair, you bully.
I'm telling the other girl that
It wasn't pretty, but we got it.
I'm always safe with Daddy.
Good job, kid.
Found the code, did you? All right, time to hightail
Brother,
it
I am
back to the
trying.
door and punch those numbers in.
Let's get at least this gathering done first. Hopefully beef up before we start going into our next area. Because some of these encounters are getting a little tough.
Faster, Mr. Bean. Don't make me carry you.
There's some extra rivets. Do we want that? And more rivets. Still my favorite gun, bar none. I'm just like, man, I need as much of that as I can get. Got a little bit left over for trap rivets, so we're going to try to set up that, plus some of the auto turrets for the next one. But where does the kid want us to go? We going downstairs? Please tell me you got to pick some place where I've got a turret or something I can play off of. That would make my day. We have picked up some scratch, though. We should be able to restock somewhere around here. Okay, we have a little bit of money to work off of here, so I'm going to say we restock on our favorite rivets. It's not quite worth it to go that route. We're going to hit some trap rivets as well. Bit of drill fuel. And that leaves us with enough to play with, kind of set. But yeah, we definitely want to hit a... through there.
Now through this junction is the rest.
Alright, we got a friendly security camera release in here. That could be much worse.
Father Wales has been recruiting holy rollers down there for lamb.
We're not doing that code yet. It's the kid's corpse around here. Don't tell me it's... ah, crap. It's through there. Alright, that does not help us, guys. Save again before we start this up. Ooh. Again, I will take all the help I can get. Yes, please. We got a good vantage point with these mini turrets here. On 1-9. Alright, back at it again. Game, do not crash again.
I have trapped a dead end at your doorstep. And Simon, Daniel, is dead. Murdered. Can you hear him crying out for justice?
Is that what he's crying out for? Really?
They've cut the power on you. You're stuck
Like,
till
are
the
you
backups
sure?
kick in. I'll help you hold them back. Check the pneumo.
Alright, what do you got for me, buddy?
Know this, beast. Daniel's body may go cold, but his soul rests with the child of the Lamb. You shall roast and blacken in the pit, and it'll be a grieving brother sent you there.
Again, I just love the some kind of poetry this guy has about the way he speaks. Come on now. Where is he?
Your sin itself marches to meet you, beast, and its name is Legion.
Is he on top of my damn turret? That's what we wanted, guys. That is the ticket right there.
Eleanor Lamb is our salvation, demon. You shall not rob us of our final reward.
There's Biggin. There's Biggin. Did you just call me? Hmm. Yes, we got security turrets, kids. That is how we do it. Where'd he go? Beautiful. Alright, this is going much more smoothly. I'm down.
Attaboy, sport. I think you're closing in on Simon's underground temple. Now get down to pumping station number 5 and drain out the park here. Oxygen's running thin in this train car, and I'd sure hate to see our
Really?
partnership cut short.
Alright, some money off the various splicers. Where we hacked this bank, so let's go ahead and get ourselves at least one Eve hypo, and that should put us closer to our next gather. Plus, we are going to save, because we already covered that has been its own issue tonight.
Ask yourself, Delta. You who
Unbelievable, they're not
suffered
welcoming
beyond
me more.
measure
Well,
at the
that's
hands
delightful.
of men like Ryan. What is the cost of paradise? To end pain, to end sin. What must we pay? Eleanor is my answer.
Sacrifice the kid. We gotta love that. Alright, set some trap rivets here.
Adam, Daddy. Let's get it.
Alright, kid, let's give it a shot here. We're doing good, we're doing good, we're doing good. Where'd you go? Good job, kiddo. That's what I'm talking about. Way more smoothly than last time. Remember, claim our leftover trap rivets. There is a trap queen joke in there somewhere. And let's get the kid back to the air vent. Good job, kid. I guess it hurts you a bit when it blows up. Alright, let's loot these corpses, get what we can off of them. And back, spend our atom on some much needed upgrades. Get that mini turret we missed earlier. I think it's just better prep work and better use of the tools I have in front of me here is going to be the way forward, because compared to when things were glitching out on us before, this has gone much more smoothly when I was getting my ass handed to me repeatedly. Increased damage. We love that. Alright, we're good, we're good, we're good. Burn some ammo, sure, but given the research bonus, I will take it. Alright, what else we got here? So I'm thinking we go for... Alright, that is as many gene tonic slots that will let me pick up right now, so assuming that's... It's not going to let us go completely roided out this early on in the game, which I suppose is fair. Let's see how else you want to play this one out, though. Firestorm. We could go Firestorm and Electric Flesh, potentially. I might go for Careful Hacker, too, just to help in that area there. Medical Expert, I think, may be the way to go as well. So with that, I think just for survivability is going to be one of our go-tos. Evasion, extraction, short circuit. I think we're doing okay on hacks for now, so we're going to save the Careful Hacker for later, but... Eve Saver could be useful. Firestorm use, though, ideally avoid getting hit in the first place. Electric Flesh might be good just to keep us from getting shocked, so I'm going to swap that out for Eve Link. I think that's about as much as we can reasonably pick up right now. I guess long term, I do want to pick up Insect Swarm. But I want to wait until we've got, how about this? Until, like, the, upgraded versions of it are available. I think that's going to serve us better in the long term. I'm going to pick up some of these things like Eve Saver right now. Keen Observer, Proud Parent, Drill, Sports Boost. Handyman has its moments. I feel like Booze Hound's amusing, but it's not doing as much as we could reasonably ask it to. Yeah, we're gonna cap it there for now. And we've still got one more little sister we have to pick up in this area too, so it's not like we're completely done. But we are saving because, again, it's been that kind of a night. Alright, we're gonna go through and play a little more on objective. And if we can find a little sister that's in a, say, an advantageous area for us, as this might be. Well, this area we have not carved that advantage just yet.
It's wet. I'm ready for dream time, Mr. Bean. Come tuck me in.
Alright, that is another one down. We got some research on that one too. Alright, kiddo, you come with me. Let's do this. We burned considerable ammo, but I think we can make it work here. Let's go to regular for here. I think we're gonna have to crutch the spear a bit more here. Some rivets, we love that. And that looks like one of our corpses there to loot. And some Eve.
Sinclair, I don't care how you accomplish Lamb's removal from the public eye. Indeed,
Oh shit.
I'd rather
Oh
cease
no.
contact with you altogether. But allow me to make this plain.
Oh, I guess we were stuck in place for a second on the architecture. Alright, we're good, we're good, we're good.
Again, peddling her Bolshevik fever dreams to my people. Bury her memory, Sinclair. Bury it. And salt the earth.
Mini turret, we want that. Some drill fuel. Get some rivets off them. I am good with that. Let's keep it moving.
That's cute. Real cute. No negotiation. This can't be right. Right. You still won't escape fast. Bullshit. Horse shit.
Stand still.
No good. Man to man. Fight fair, you mummy. You woman. Like you. It burns. It burns.
we got the increased damage on those brute splicers, because man, did that save our asses just now. And we keep it moving, alright. The fuck was that low health? Trying to be... Okay, we can't offer that one. Ooh. Some extra money there. Certainly doesn't hurt. And there's a recording down there that I definitely want. That I might go ahead and take them up on. Eve Saver versus the vending expert there. The freezing drill is not doing it for me as much as I would like, so we're going to swap that one out for now. Trap rivets, we love that.
Rapture. The
Feels like a time we'd have someone over us. Like overhead.
United under the ocean, yet somehow expected to subscribe to the same model of self-interest. Ryan could be staggeringly naive. As individuals, no matter how brilliant, each was a prisoner to his or her own ego, a sea of dreams in constant flux. But in Adam, their genes remain, ready to be tested against a moral vessel. Utopia cannot precede the utopian. It will exist the moment we are fit to
That's where
occupy
it is. Alright. Alright, we got it, we got it. Just wait for it to turn. And we're good. Easy money. Getting first aid kits. Eve Hypo is not a terrible idea right about now. The rivets, I think we're just going to have to keep restocking on as much as possible. Let's get another Eve Hypo on them. I swear, we went through a point where we were going through just a bunch of Eve Hypos all over the place and nothing all of a sudden. But, alright. Oh, and another one there. This is why we did not buy the extra.
Let me in! I demand you let me in!
Guess we're not getting in there either. At least not right now. Alright, we've got a tank. We've got the security camera on our control there. And looks like we've got... And there's our other corpse we're going to have to look for soon. Look. I don't think we want to poke the hornet's nest with whatever's going that way just yet. Tell me the only one who hears the ghostly laughter over here. Alright, let's go back upstairs. We had the first body we needed the kid to check out. There we go. Before we do that, let's get our trap rivet set. Oh shit, if he walks into one of those... Okay, I think... Good to know, because I'm like, oh, I'm about to be screwed if he just sets that off. Yeah, we're trying to set the kid up for success here. Alright, we got the mini turret here as well.
This one has ammo.
Alright, kiddo, time to do your thing. You got this. And I'll be looking over your shoulder with a shotgun.
Girl, mister.
All the overprotective father jokes. Every single one. Alright, kid, we got one down. Good job. But that hurt a lot. That was a little more hectic than I expected. Nothing but spider splicers, which on the one hand, hey, the organs are good for extra health packs, but, or first aid kits. On the other hand, getting my brain bashed in just a bit. More corpse, then we're good. After that last little sister gather, we should be good to go for, just really proceed into the rest of the story for this area. Well, we likely have a big sister fight, you gotta keep that in mind.
The pair bond is a success. If somehow an Alpha Series wanders too far from his little sister, our physical failsafe kicks in, a chemical trigger that induces coma. It is a symbiotic relationship enforced by the girl's pheromone signature. The first successful candidate was Delta, I believe. It is
Me.
unfortunate that poor Dr. Suchong will not be here to raise a glass.
Oh, yeah, we know what happened to Su Chong in the last game, guys. That was, not the best way to go. See if I can't find us, pretty good on regular rivets. I do want to get some heavy rivets in the mix there, because, that big sister is gonna hit like a truck in a minute. Rocket spear ammo. We have one of those, and that is pricey as hell. I'm gonna save that for the big sister. We got rivets. We got some heavy rivets. I think we're gonna be in an okay place. Let's see what that lockbox has for us. Where did the one I'm researching go, though? He was here somewhere. Ooh, rivets. Yes, we want those. Oh, shit.
Giving you stores and parties.
Got some regular rivets. Ooh, got some supplies back here.
Lamb's followers are blinded by her promises. But it's clear that this religion she's cooked up is an elaborate front for some
Definitely to save. Let's play it safe here.
science experiment. She's twisting these girls into slaves, bringing Adam back to
Okay,
land
that I'm calling some
slaves with
bullshit. We were in the green.
mundane futuristics. I've got to find it. I've heard the splicers mumbling that Alexander is the ferryman.
Yes, we haven't really found a weapon upgrade station this whole way through. All rounds, cam beans, cure all. Rolling for dollars, kids. Rolling for dollars. Alright, we got regular rivets. Is that? Alright, kid, let's give it a shot. You got this.
Mommy, who is that? It's just a little pink teddy angel.
You think I'm that dumb? Sure, why not? You keep thinking that.
Okay, kid's good to go. We are in the clear. I don't... And thrifty hacker. Alright, and... Alright, hacking reduction price for even cheap. That's tempting, because I feel like what do you guys think? I think I might pick that over vending expert for now. Just... Handyman's been good. I gave us extra turrets. We want that. Proud parent, definitely useful. Keen observer we need. Alright. It's a tough choice. I think... I've been a little more conservative. The plasmids, I'm going to swap it out for Eve Saver for now. Because, I want to make sure we are stocked as much as possible. Alright. Let's loot all the guys we had here and also get little sister back to the air vent. There we go. Alright, that is 3 for 3. We are done with our little sister rescues now. We just have the rest of our story bits to play through for this area, and we're already... Well, I forgot we had to deal with Big Sister. gonna say we maybe take this fight closer to where we got back up. What the fuck? Oh, not you too. Let's go for the OG rivets. I did not need you joining the fight on top of everything else. Are you not weaker by now? Yes, we're cheating this fight just a touch. I regret nothing. Where the f... Ooh, there we go. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and save that one now. Yeah, that should be our last big, not necessarily the story confrontation for this area. Also, we picked up some extra security bots. Okay, that was inside the blue line. I'm calling a little bit of bullshit on that one, but we're gonna be okay. I think we're doing pretty good on supplies, all things considered. Just make sure we've gotten everything we need out of here. There's one more bruiser back this way. Go ahead and grab off that corpse and we're going to keep pushing on. I was wondering about the frantic saving left and right. We've learned some lessons with letting the game crash out, so we're trying to stay ahead of that as much as possible. There we go. Alright. Auto hack darts at the ready. Personnel rounds. OG buckshot. Just divided chamber. We definitely want to keep that in mind. Spear ammo. Doesn't hurt. Real fuel, the cash money. Store looks less than operable. There's a big daddy I do not feel like picking a fight with at the moment. I guess that one door is our way out. Way forward, rather. And we keep it moving. Some rocket spear ammo. Mini turret. I get the impression I'm going to want that later. A few additional rounds of rocket spear ammo. I'll knock that wombo combo into the wall. I just wanted the research points.
Where'd you go, lover boy?
Where you be? Up top. Are they just... Oh, I guess research complete. That is why I could not get them earlier. Honestly, not a bad problem to have. The dollar bills and the mini turret. I am not complaining. There's got to be a way to get through this thing. There's our door control. Maybe there's a way if we can find... Bot, please don't lock me into a corner there. Thank you. And I am, in fact, that asshole who will go through and just treat every little thing before going to the next area. But I feel like it helps a lot in Bioshock just to be as well provisioned as possible.
Andrew Ryan left us wandering, confused, and alone amongst yesterday's wreckage. But Sophia Lamb shows us that we are not alone. We are together as a family. So when you see a man brought to his knees, recognize that he is your brother and pull him up. Sophia Lamb teaches us what is in common is good. What is irreducible is right. She guides us all to the indivisible along a river of Adam. Rapture's daughter, Eleanor, shall be our vessel. In her, we shall be reborn.
Oh, there's real fuel there. How about that? Is there no way I can get into that room? But if you guys are familiar with it, I will happily take you up on it, but... But yeah, there's... Oh, after there's not going to be a way for me to get into that damned room, because I want to see what's in there. Look, there are things to pick up. Can I get a remote hack dart through there? I'll be damned. Alright, that was the answer. We're good, we're good.
Until Adam, the human animal was a slave to the gene, the inner tyrant. Lust, greed, rage, self-obsession was etched into our DNA. We were not
Like how it
pulling the
names
great chain of progress, as Ryan
some of the,
believed, but
Jeffrey and Steven
But now,
are named,
in theory, we can redraw
security drones with
the
us.
human blueprint. Serving the common interest can become as natural as breathing. The tyrant will simply go extinct.
Alright. Should be more than good.
What the beast is upon us, children. It wears a hide of iron, and its hands are death and change. It would seize the child from us, and with her, paradise itself.
Been waiting for one of these things, this whole area. Weapon upgrades. Alright, we want to go about this time though. So what are our options here? My one thought is we could go into drill efficiency just so we're not burning through the fuel as much, because the melee will be there to
We must
back us
stand
up.
fast and send it howling back to hell.
I'm a little surprised we've only found this one station so far, because I figured we'd find another one by now. At least within the general area. 'Cause it's not like we haven't been looking around.
All right, Doctor. I'm here. But don't think wearing this butterfly means I'm happy.
Grace, I know you all too well. Want of child defines you. But biology
biological loyalty turns us against the rest of the world, whom we ought to love in equal measure. Your poverty is testament to that, but your voice inspires the people. I am asking you to join a much larger family. Though your body failed you, you shall live on in us.
Oh, ow. Where the hell am I even getting hit from? What in the fuck is hitting us? It feels like a turret. I thought he was tanky as hell, but we got the job done.
Pump control ought to be in the back.
Took a
One thing, though.
shitload of
Once
rivets.
you transfer the suction to Dionysus Park, we've got a tiny window of opportunity to get you inside. I don't have much air left, but I'll hang in there. You make sure you're ready before you throw that switch.
Let's get some ammo back if we can. Drill fuel, we're looking pretty good. Trap rivets we could use a little more of going to the next area. We'll be okay from here. Let's go ahead and loot what we got in the room. It sure would be nice if they gave us another Power to the People weapons upgrade station, because I would like, given that some of these enemies have things like rockets throw at us, the ability to reflect some of those back with that last drill upgrade would be awesome. Never hurts to have more of those. We're gonna check the room first. We'll circle back with that one. First aid kit, Eve Hypo.
We believe in the daughter of the Lamb, hallowed Savior and anointed vessel, whose blood with our blood, sin with our sin, mind with our minds, life with our life, lifts us up from the depths.
And yes, we're saving again. Again, we've had 2 crashes tonight. I intend to go and have to redo all this stuff over and over again.
Born by our common strength and guided by the Lamb.
Yeah, I suppose that is one. There we go. We wanted some spider splicer organ because that is a first aid kit for us. Another one even. This is why we did not go and fully stock up with the vending machine over there. Like a little bit, yes, but we get so much more out of these spider splicers now after that research bonus. Yeah, after that, got that one in Bioshock 1. That was one of my favorite research bonuses we had. Was just, alright, significantly bump the number of first aid kits we've got to work off of. We are looking pretty good. Probably even fewer ones to work off of. Alright. We're gonna go ahead and save. And is there anything else we need to hit in this area? My one concern is there's gonna be like one more power to the people station somewhere in here that I have not hit yet. That's gonna be in excess once we throw that switch. Just a quick scan around, because Bioshock 1 I could kind of relatively say, hey, look, we've got this coming up, because I'd played the game before. Bioshock 2 I'm not as familiar with. And while I am enjoying it, and it is a blast, I'll be the first to admit there's plenty I don't know, and I do not want to miss a weapons upgrade, because more of these fights, I am finding, man, do I need every bit of extra damage. Alright, I think this room's clear. We know where the pump station switch is. I know how to get back to it. This point is literally going to be following the arrow. Alright, might checking this now. Alright. There may be one that we missed back here. In fact, it looks like there was definitely one we missed back here. So we're going to run back for that one. Then we're going to flip our switch. What the hell? I did not pick the fight with you, big dude. That is not me. I did not do it. I not like that I'm getting shot at for it right now. I keep redoing this, but I do not want to waste a bunch of ammo on this area either. Come in from the top? Yes, we did. We're going to backtrack for one thing, which I do apologize for missing, but is this where it was? Damn, he is persistent. It's the Ocean View Pharmacy. Yeah, we can't quite hop that. We're not quite that nimble. Hey, first aid kit, how about that?
You'll be back.
And we're dispatched him just a bit faster than we were before. There's the apple. Where was the mermaid lounge? There we go.
I coughed up my nickel. Play the damn song, you stupid box of shit.
Alright, guess we had to go back through that way. We did not come in here. This is probably where I missed something. I don't think we came in here earlier. Yeah, this is a whole area we did not investigate. Damn. They caught us lacking today. Caught me lacking at least. That's what we want, damn it. That is what we've been looking for. And that would have been really nice a lot earlier in this area. I completely missed that. Alright, let's see if we got... Maybe like that other area we can drop through the top here. Ooh, that is, well, someone's in there. Okay, is there a door control we can get to like the last... Spectacular, alright. I feel like I'm really not using the buckshot nearly enough. Sardines, fresh water, potted meat. Safe, we definitely want that. Alright, let's give it a crack. Out of the blue. Beautiful. Can't use all of it, but good to know that we searched it and we're thorough. Wait for someone to be like on my ass down here.
I do love Siren Alley. The kind of place you go to scratch an itch you're ashamed of, even in a town with no laws. But that's not why I favor it. The place started out as the Mason's Quarter, all builders and architects, proper as you please. And it just tickles me when someone in a fancy hat falls in the mud. Like a lot of the ladies down here, Siren Alley was born with a more respectable name, but only God remembers what it was.
Alright, I think we're gonna have to go for... Alright, guys, any thoughts? I'm thinking the drill reflector upgrade sounds awesome. In the next area, we can try to look for something to do with our machine gun or potentially the spear gun. So I will admit that drill reflector sounds awesome. But also, we might need to diversify the weapons we've been using, though, because you run out of ammo. And, this sounds awesome for some situations. It may be a little niche, whereas a general damage increase might be great on our other ones. I'm thinking the spear gun to start off, just because we can kind of one-shot things to the head. I don't know that I'd want zoom increase on the spear gun, but the damage increase sounds wonderful. So I think we were going to go with that, especially to tend to get the ammo back. I know I was thinking more for the, oh. The hell is this? Nice try, but no dice. No, none of that. Come on now. Let's get another health pack in the mix. There we go. That is one of my favorite things with Bioshock 2 still, is just hacking the machines, nets you some extra items. Did I? I did not come through here. Man, I missed a whole damned area on the way out. Like, one hand, hey, we know we can kind of blaze through the rest of it.
The rate of sister loss has become unacceptable as big daddies are brought down like elephants under a pack of hyenas. In response, we've begun production of a newly designed Big Daddy model, nicknamed the Rumbler. He launches high-explosive munitions to disperse groups of splicers, followed by miniature automated turrets to mop up the stragglers. Our tests find that the Rumbler's performance is highly effective, if messy. In Rapture's arms race, splicers aren't the only ones that are evolving.
Yeah, I will say those rumblers are a merry pain in the ass. It lets go the rockets, like those you can dodge easily enough, and you know, I assume by the next area we can get the what do you call it, an upgrade to work off of for the drill, just to reflect that back. But the it's more the mini turrets they toss out, which we can do too. But I will say those things hurt like hell. All right. Let's go wrap this area up, guys. We've gotten all of our goods. We got the weapon upgrades. We got the sexy new spear gun. I think we are good to go. Really hoping that one Big Daddy ease the hell off, though. I'm gonna drop this way because we've got a security camera that right here waiting for us. And if what I think is about to happen happens, it may not be as much of an issue getting out of here. Let's get this wrapped first. Let's go back to where we just were. And really, guys, I think we're getting some nice interior design ideas off of this place. Just, you know, the occasional dead body strung up at the back of the office. Really, in the words of the dude, ties the room together. I mean, I'd say a dead splicer is no rug, but you do what you can.
Do you think me a tyrant, Delta?
Yes!
Vying for control of a dead man's
Very
dream?
much so.
The city is nothing. Rapture must die so that Eleanor may rise from its body. Allow me to demonstrate.
I don't like the sound of that.
Liam's overloading the pumps. The place is coming down. Get to Dionysus Park.
I guess I will do that. Oh, what the hell not?
Subject Delta. I
Wait,
want
did
you
he
to
have
commit
a...
this moment to memory for me.
No, did not.
This howling,
Alright, come on.
brutish
Ooh.
slog through the dark. This is who we are.
Get out of there, kid!
Oh, have we go this way now? I don't think was the way that... This door was shut before, I believe? This was locked before. Ah, we're good. Alright, we're moving. Alright, that felt a little counterintuitive. Oh, I do not like this. That does not look good. Oh boy. Okay, it looks more stressful. There are times I'd legitimately forget I'm in a,
Look, Delta.
like I'm a
It is
walking,
the world for
roided
which
out
you
dive suit.
strive. You, alone among the dead.
I'm like, oh, we're actually good. This actually makes life easier. It's not the way I'm used to thinking of it there. Yeah, I might as well loot the corpses, guys. Come on, that has been the running theme the last few weeks. I'm gonna get my bag. Where the hell do you want me to go? Is this not... I figured you would want me out. Like, going this way. Okay, that is in fact the correct way. I didn't want to, like, go down the steps. Which way? And I'm like, that's not how we've been doing it so far. Did I not?
Lord, what more do you wish of me? Your wretch of a servant waits for word. I have followed the letter of the Holy
Wait,
Mother,
do these still work?
though she will not tell me the day of your return.
Not underwater. Alright,
I
good to
watched
know.
as you smote down the false father, Andrew Ryan, who tempted us
And we
away
are
from
definitely
your
saving.
faithful
Again,
ways.
2
But
crashes.
ye would not speak.
Which is an unfortunate record.
I have built for you this great temple, and gathered your flock, yet still you were silent. Will you not strike me poor brother blind, so he may at last behold your glory, as was done to Paul on the road to Damascus,
That's a delightful wish for your sibling there.
alone, and waiting for a sign.
Now you can stay the hell away. Did it just give me the whole, like, slash across the throat gesture? Because I think it did. Okay, we are rocking and rolling over here. I think, 'cause we grabbed all the slugs earlier, I think we should be good here. Hit that airlock, and we should be going into Dionysus Park. God, you love this game's music. Saving, yes, that is good. Alright guys, but that was our intended run for the night. We made it through Siren Alley. Got rid of the crazed priest. The airlock, and in theory, Sinclair should be safe and breathe in regular air here in Dionysus Park. We also got some sweet upgrades, roided up our build just a bit, and we're going to pick right up where we left off tonight. Next Sunday, 8 p.m., same as always for the Narrative Sunday. Going to episode 4 of Bioshock 2. Until then, Wednesday, we're going to do some test runs tomorrow as me and my buddy Critical Merrill have the day off from work given the Labor Day holiday. And we may be doing a 2-man run of Schedule 1. This time, we're two-man it, building our drug empire on Wednesday night stream, and it'll be a little easier to keep some commentary going with a friend along for the ride. But tomorrow we'll be doing a test run to make sure that two players working and that we're not running any hiccups there together. But in the meantime, you guys, thank you so much for joining tonight, despite a couple of hiccups. Like I said, I think most of the new things we're trying in OBS are working well enough, despite a couple of hiccups the game tonight. It's been a great time overall, despite a couple of moments of me getting my ass whooped, which you guys may find more entertaining, depends on how you take it. But yeah, just thanks again for another lovely evening. I will catch you guys either this Wednesday at 8 p.m. for Schedule 1. If that does not pan out, then we'll fall back to Destiny or Monster. We'll announce as we get closer to it. And next Sunday for another round of Bioshock 2. But you guys take care and have a wonderful evening.